Hello, everyone. Tonight is a night that's going to be remembered for a very, very long time because we have two heavyweight Afro beats, OGs that are going to be dropping a record today. Again, another interesting fact it's not their record. Both OGs are going to be featured on various records that belongs to the new school artists. We have Lahore by Shallipopi that's going to feature Burna Boy, and we also have Damn by Ayra Starr that's going to feature Wizkid. Now, why this is very important and interesting is because for the longest time, I personally feel like Burna Boy has been underrated by the Nigerian fans, by the Nigerian media for so long, right? And Burna Boy is in a place where he's very competitive right now. He wants to compete, and he really wants to compete against the best, not just anybody, against the best, of course, because if he is going to be able to tell himself or for the world to crown him as the king of Afro beats, he has to compete against the best and beat the best, which is whiskey. And do I mean to? I mean, whether you like it or not, right now, Burna Boy is the biggest African artist. Currently, Burna Boy is the biggest African artist in the world. With the massive shows, stadium shows, arena shows that's been doing across the world, it's not even something to take away from him. You can't rob him of that, right? But now he has decided that he wants to go against whiskey. I mean, these guys are friends behind closed doors. And when I use the word against, it's no, you know, this is just being very competitive as an artist, especially if you're a top tier artist. You want to be competitive. You want to see people to see what your influence can do. And we know Wizkid and Ayra Starr have already sort of teased this new song Damn and been promoting it. And just recently, Burna Boy, within the last week, right? That was when he performed La whole remix. He just came to say it's not a remix, it's the OG version anyways. But he performed it with Charlie Poppy at State de France, which was the first time we figured out that, bro, these two have a record together. Then they also performed it again in Manchester. So Burna Boy is in a position where he feels like he has the world on lockdown right now, being able to sell out 80K capacity. I'm unsure what capacity the Manchester arena is, but I'm assuming that it was pretty much sold out and it's a large number of capacity anyways. So being able to perform to this amount of people, we're talking over 150, 160K people within just one weekend back to back, bro. There's no one that's going to tell you that you can't compete against the best, and this is where we are right now. So the question is, who is going who is going to top the chart tonight? Anyways, enough of talking. Let's go on Twitter and check what we have here. What's the latest news? Bro, it's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, it's crazy. Okay, so few minutes to Music Friday. Which artist will you listen to first? We have Wizkid and Ayra Starr. We have Runtown, who he's dropping Do Me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Under Sound God Records. I think this is the first time I'm actually seeing Sound God, the emblem on his music flyer. So I mean that's great. Shout out to Runtown by the way. Then we have, did I say music flyer? Music cover. And then we have Burna Boy and Shallipopi, who are going to be dropping Lahore as well. And then we have Zeno Liski. I'm going to be honest, I am I do not know anything about Zeno Liski right now, man. The stuff with Mobile really, really did affect Zeno Liski. Even myself, I'm not gonna lie, he sort of dented his image for me, and I have some reservations, and I'm reluctant to really go search for Whiskey, but I'll listen to a song if it comes to it. I'm not that type of person that would say, well, I'm not going to listen to Whiskey at all. That's not me. Anyways, let's move ahead. Burna Boy and Whiskey. That is it. The two new schools, which is Irish Star and and Shallipopi. These guys are not the bone of contention yet. And it's funny because if you feature Burna Boy, he owns your song. Unfortunately, because when we talk about Lahore dropping right now, it's not Shallipopi dropping this record. It's Burna Boy dropping the record. We know that. Burna Boy takes the song, not in a bad way. He's just too good that when he jumps in your record, he's going to own it. We keep start listing songs that he jumps on and automatically takes it from you. We're talking Jerusalem, Master KG, nowhere to be found. We're talking for campaign. Yes, for campaign, he's been taking him across, the two tours that he's done. But it's going to get to a point where Burna Boy is not going to take you anymore on tours, on stage, and he's going to keep performing. We're talking about Clean Them, Slantan. I mean, there's a lot of people that do not know that Zlatan owns the record. We're talking about Tempa with Scales. A lot of people that do not know that Tempa is owned by Scales. What else? We're talking about Barbaraku. Bro, forget about what I'm singing it anyways. But there is Byron Messiah, that guy. The song too. Bro, Boy takes it. That's just fact. But this is not the conversation right now. This conversation is going to be for another day. The question is, who will top the charts? And I'm going to tell you the truth. Burna Boy is smart. He dropped the news just early today. So now people are anticipating a whole remix more than they are then. But listen, do not underrate FC. If you underrate FC, you are done, bro. Do not underrate FC because I feel like right now FC are rallying around right now to say we're going to show them who we are. But I still feel like there is some sort of let me calm down. Have been excited. I've been excited all through, but let me sort of calm down right now. I still feel like maybe the record up on your heels right now, like damn, Burna Boy is dropping a record the same day, the same night. They weren't expecting that. They were expecting to own today. They were expecting to own this music fight with Wizkid on Ayra Starr's record. They were expecting to own it. Now it brings me back to Wizkid meeting with Don Jazzy. It shows that these guys have been working behind the scene, for specifically this record. And also Magic X sort of also what's the word? It was was it a rendition or sample? He sampled one of Wizkid's records. So you can see Wiz Starboy and Maven record have some sort of, you know, um not a deal, but some sort of understanding right now where they're working together hand in hand to push their artists. But anyways, I still think Maven Record are on their heels right now because they expected tonight to be their night until Burna Boy announced that Lahore is going to be dropping. So Don Jazzy just quickly posted the video to sort of bring some sort of anticipation into the game as well. And this is the video that he posted. The video that he posted was okay, showing it. You can see, you can clearly see the video he posted of the entire team watching the video in anticipation. This is just building anticipation that this video is coming, guys. Guys, be ready to stream, right? And the good thing with this is Wizkid and Ayra, they are dropping video, they're not dropping an audio. But the question is Burna Boy dropping a video too? Ah, damn. Damn. We're going to. This is exciting. 2025, April 24th. We have the two top dogs in the game right now that have done it internationally. Crazy. Um, competing for the number one spots. That is what it is. It's only fair. This is what competition is all about, man. Shout out to the two guys. Whoever comes out on top, big up. But for me, if you ask me what I'm going to tell you, is that whiskey has a Nigerian market on lock. On lock. Does he have the African market on lock? I'm not sure. So if this song comes out, even if whiskey is going to top the charts in Nigeria, What are we going to see outside Nigeria and Ghana? What are we going to see in some SA, South Africa? What are we going to see in Kenya? What are we going to see what we call Burkina Faso? Yeah, man. Shout out to my guy over at Burkina Faso. But anyways, you know what I mean, right? And notwithstanding, we're also talking about it here as well. Which song is going to, which song is going to hit the top Afrobeat uh, Billboard chart? Which one is going to be up top? So it's an amazing time to be alive, to witness this, to see this for ourselves. Man, big up to our legends. They're doing an amazing job. So you can clearly see that Don Jazzy and his team are pushing now because they know that Lahore is dropping, and Lahore is already a hit song, you know. So them is really competing against the song that already has a momentum, that's been going for months, that has seen millions of streams, and now we have a remix that's, added with Burna Boy with someone that just sold over 160 capacity combined from, Manchester to Paris. Don't hey, don't quote me on the numbers. I know that State de France was 81K cap. I don't know Manchester, but I know Manchester was also sold out, extremely sold out. Shout out to Burna Boy, shout out to Wizkid. Wizkid has a star power. Not that I'm gonna tell Wizkid, man. Wizkid, bro. Listen, you have the star power, we know, but you gotta promote. You see the way Burna Boy comes out in tension. You have to be very intentional with your promotions, man. If you have a team like a FC, it's so easy to relax knowing that FC is going to push your stuff. But you gotta push. But regardless, I know if I were to put my money somewhere, I'm gonna put it on them because we're talking about Maven Records that already has a huge loads of loyal fans. We have the Mob Stars, and then we have Starboy Records that has built a dedicated fan base for years. And then we also have FC, right? Nigeria, they don't carry. But again, who am I? Who am I? Let's see what the people decide. I can't decide. Let's see what the people decide tonight. Thank you for listening. Shout out. Good night. Bye now.